Mi buen amigo, esta pelea no debemos estar contigo, la ganaremos de corazón, esta la hinchada que te quiere ver campeón, no me importa lo que digan los demás, yo te sigo a todas partes, cada vez que quiero.
It's bad, yeah.
But that mentality of like, again, we don't know how Ilia is going to come back. Everybody's mental state is different. Ilia has that prime mental state where you can go in there and talk yourself into, this is the wrong statement, but it's true. Fake it till you make it.
What's being reported is that he had 2 broken orbital bones and a broken nose. So both his eyes were broken and his nose was broken. And Justin.
Shout out to Ilia for who he is. Because without Ilia, that moment I don't think Justin gets there in that moment.
Ilia, no te vuelvas loco cuando cruces, ¿vale? Eres mucho mejor que él.
Topuria landing a remarkable 72% of his significant strikes.
Oh, right hand, he hurt him.
Only days after his grueling battle with Justin Gaethje, Ilia Topuria's recovery has taken an unexpected turn. What many believed would be a lengthy and difficult rehabilitation now appears to be progressing far quicker than anyone anticipated. Fresh reports from inside his camp have sparked widespread discussion throughout the UFC community, even drawing the attention of Joe Rogan. Fans and analysts are now asking the same questions. How has Topuria recovered so rapidly? And could talks of a rematch already be underway? If these reports are accurate, the landscape of the division could soon change once again.
No te vuelvas loco cuando cruces, ¿vale? Eres mucho mejor que él.
Topuria landing a remarkable 72% of his significant strikes.
Oh, right hand, he hurt him.
Tell the doctor he can see in the right eye.
Time. Doctor, make your assessment,
All
please.
right, Mark Goddard has now called time, giving the ringside physician a chance to make his decision.
This allows Topuria more time.
The doctor is saying no.
Where's this doctor from?
The doctor's going to call the fight.
Is this doctor from DC?
He just said something to his brother.
Wow, it's almost like he's trying to not finish.
They're not going to let him answer the next round.
Track the referee. They're going to stop it. Take 10.
No. We finished the fight.
That's the end of the fight, Mr. President.
And that'll do it. That's it. Unbelievable. And new, tired on his stool. Oh,
That is the greatest fight yet.
So good, Anna. Love you.
Woo! Beyond anything that anybody's ever seen in sports. Let's do another one.
By the 4th round, the fight had descended into complete chaos. And when Alexander and his corner finally recognized the severity of the situation, the damage had already become undeniable. Powerful, accurate strikes continued to connect, while it was obvious that Ilia's vision in one eye had been seriously affected. As the cage-side doctor entered to examine him, referee Mark Goddard paused the action and allowed enough time for a proper evaluation. Moments later, the decision was made to stop the contest, triggering confusion, disbelief, and immediate controversy throughout the MMA world.
So what do you think it will take Ilia to get back to fighting again after such a loss?
Ilia's he's gonna be in a good position. He has faith. He has a strong team. And that's a lot of what it takes. He has a work ethic. I think he's honest with himself. Ilia and I, we share the same agent, and we were talking about him earlier today. And what I heard was that he's humble, that he is honest. He realized that he just didn't perform well. And I think that's the number one step of getting back into the ring in a healthy way. It's the guys that make excuses. That's when it's hard to come back and win that rematch. Guys who just say, you know what, I could have did better. I could have done more. Honesty with yourself is the key to MMA. Knowing exactly who you are, what you've done, what you haven't done. You can't lie once you get in that cage. What's real will come to the light.
The result quickly split opinions across the MMA community. While some believe the defeat could have a lasting impact on Ilia Topuria's career, several former champions see it very differently. John Jones believes Topuria has everything needed to return even stronger, provided he accepts the loss honestly, learns from his mistakes, and avoids making excuses. Meanwhile, Justin Gaethje and his coach also revealed some unexpected reactions after the fight, offering fresh insight into what happened. Here's what they had to say next.
Having those types of things where people say things to you. Ilia has that mentality. We don't know if he'll come back, but when I look at Justin's career and the amount of guys, think about how special Eddie is. Think how special Dustin Poirier is. To be able to overcome the damage. Eddie had this knot on his face.
Yeah.
And he was able to overcome and come back and continue to win. He got stopped with low kicks with against Dustin, but Dustin couldn't walk for a while from the low kicks. And there's a
Dustin
different
showed
breed
me
of guys.
His leg. We were there that night at the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
His leg was torn. He tore his
the bruising.
Yeah,
he was talking to Justin for a while after that, for like 6 months. It was going through
bad. It was bad. Yeah.
But that mentality of like, again, we don't know how Ilia is going to come back. Everybody's mental state is different. Ilia has that prime mental state where you can go in there and talk yourself into, this is the wrong statement, but it's true. Fake it till you make it. You have to have that mindset as a fighter. Like, I'm going to go out there and do those types of things. But the guys who haven't overcome, the James Vicks, there is such a list of guys that you have changed their careers, and that is a tough thing to overcome. And
Trevor Whitman believes the hardest fight isn't the one that takes place inside the octagon. It begins after the final bell. In his view, every fighter responds differently to the physical and emotional damage left behind by a brutal contest, and no one truly knows how they'll handle that challenge until they experience it themselves. Some athletes come back stronger than ever, while others struggle to regain the level they once reached. According to Whitman, recovering from injuries is only part of the process. The greater challenge is restoring the confidence and mindset that once made a fighter feel unbeatable.
Todos los cuerpos reaccionan diferente, pero físicamente, por lo que yo ya he visto ya del día al día, ya parece otra persona completamente. Obviamente que todavía se sienten las molestias y cosas así, pero tal parece que no estaba en ninguna pelea, de verdad. Se le ha ido toda la hinchazón de la cara, se le ha bajado todo tipo de hematoma que tenía. Obviamente tiene molestias todavía y sensibilidad alrededor del rostro de la cara, pero a la vista de un ojo se ve una persona ya muy recuperada y no ha pasado ni una semana, casi una semana y 2 días.
Es decir, eso naturalmente y de forma normal, esos huesos van a soldar. Gracias a Dios no hace falta cirugía. Esos huesos supuestamente se van a ir pegando poco a poco.
Sí. Lo que el doctor nos comunicó fue que entre 6 a 8 semanas eso debe soldar de la forma adecuada, sobre todo porque no hubo un displacement fracture, no hubo
desplazamiento.
No hubo desplazamiento orbital de hueso, entonces eso va a sanar solo entre 6 y 8 semanas. 6 a 8 semanas para que eso sane y suelde, ya después de ahí a que pueda empezar a luchar, a que pueda empezar a hacer, va a tomar un tiempecito para que eso de verdad se solidifique ahí. Y yo creo que eso por lo menos estamos hablando de fácil 2 a 3 meses. ¿Quién sabe? Vamos a ver. O por lo menos empezar lo que es las conversaciones para una revancha a principios de año, ¿sí?
The latest update has completely changed the outlook on Ilia Topuria's return. According to information from his team, his recovery is progressing much faster than originally expected. Most of the swelling and bruising has already subsided, and doctors have reportedly determined that surgery is unnecessary because the orbital fractures are not displaced. Instead, the bones are expected to heal naturally over the next 6 to 8 weeks, with a return to training likely a few months after that. If his rehabilitation continues without setbacks, talks of a blockbuster rematch could begin as early as next year.
My fighter,
It
my
was so perfect.
best friend just died.
I
was so
picked
scared
that
when he
song.
put that rose down.
And before we really
Sorry.
get on that talk, like, I don't want it to be, because right now the world just loves to pile on someone when the hero falls. The world loves to do that. But here's the thing, it's a lesson learned. I think it's going to be a lesson learned for Ilia. But
100%.
shout out to Ilia for who he is. Because without Ilia, that moment I don't think Justin gets there in that moment to go up against the odds that he was going up against, dealing with the stuff that he.
Before the fight, Ilia Topuria's pre-fight funeral-themed stunt became one of the biggest talking points in the MMA world. The rose, the confidence, and the message behind it made many believe Justin Gaethje's outcome had already been decided. However, after the shocking result, Kamaru Usman believes people are viewing the situation from the wrong perspective. He explained that when a champion suffers a defeat, critics are often quick to attack, but true fighters see those moments differently. According to Usman, experiences like these help shape future champions. And without Topuria's confidence, intensity, and willingness to embrace the pressure of the spotlight, Gaethje's incredible upset victory would not have carried the same significance. Sometimes, history is created by both fighters, not just the one who gets his hand raised.
You can stop the fight. I didn't hear what he said until I understood the language where he was like, he said it a certain way, and the third time I heard it, I was like,
we're going to finish the fight.
We're going to finish the fight. And he was talking to the ref. He wasn't talking to Ilia. So I took it as Ilia was like, dude, I can't go on. And when you hear that from your athlete, you have to make that right choice. I'm like, do we take more damage or do we go on? So look at me.
Nothing left.
Okay, it's over. It's over. Stop it. Yeah. I'm always there to protect my athletes, and it's very nice to be able to work with people that have the same goals as me. My goals is I'm never going to be a champion. I'm a championship coach, but I'm not a champion. And being able to work with people that want to chase things like that, I get so much joy out of it. Seeing the concern in his brother's eye and the way his brother was pulling the hood off, like, bro, don't be embarrassed. You fought your ass off. Like, that is special. That is like, everybody's making fun of like the way he was putting a hood over his head. When you're down, you're down. And, you know, again, to be at the level that he is at took the most courage to get to that point. And what he's done to the guys prior to us. His brother was telling him, pull that off, dude. Like, don't be down. We lost. And when you lose a round, doesn't mean you lose a fight. When you win, when you lose a fight, doesn't mean you lose.
Your biggest debate after the fight was whether Ilia Topuria's corner stopped the contest too early. While many fans believed he deserved the chance to continue for another round, Trevor Whitman supported the decision made by Ilia's brother. He explained that the choice was not about giving up, but about preventing unnecessary damage and protecting the fighter's long-term future. According to Whitman, a true coach does not risk an athlete's health just for the possibility of one more moment inside the cage. Championships can be earned again, but serious injuries can affect a fighter forever. In his opinion, that difficult decision showed leadership, loyalty, and the kind of support every elite fighter needs from their corner.